1974 was a year of musical transition, caught between the fading echoes of the early 70s and the emerging sounds that would define the rest of the decade. From the slow swagger of David Essex's Rock On to Carl Douglas kicking down the door with Kung Fu Fighting. These are the one-hit wonders of 1974. You ready? Let's do this. Let's count down 10 of the best, starting with number 10, I Can Help by Billy Swan.
I don't care what it is. You need a hand, I can assure you that.
Billy Swan didn't need a wall of sound or a big label push. He grabbed a cheap organ, did it all mostly himself, and accidentally made a song that shot to number 1 on both the country and pop charts.
But a woman like you, babe, should never have the blues. Let me help.
He was like, "You need help? I got you." And the whole world said, "Thanks, Billy."
It would sure do me good to do you good. Let me help.
Swan had been grinding in Nashville behind the scenes for years, writing songs and laying low. Then this song blew up, and suddenly everyone, from honky-tonk regulars to soft rock fans, was humming along. Number 9, Rock On by David Essex.
Ooh, my soul, hey, did boogie do, did ya?
David Essex took glam rock, shaved off the glitter, and turned it into something cool, brooding, and low-key seductive. It felt like the love child of James Dean and a space-age jukebox.
That blue jean, baby queen, prettiest girl
He was already a big deal in the UK, but Rock On broke into the US top 5 and made American teens feel like they'd discovered moody eyeliner before it was cool.
ever seen. See us shake on the movie screen, Jimmy Dean.
What made it hit different? It wasn't trying too hard. It whispered instead of screamed, and that made it cooler. Essex managed to nod to the past while pointing to the future. He basically said, rock and roll isn't dead, it's just evolving, slowly, in leather pants. But he completely disappeared after this, as if this one-hit wonder was his life's only purpose. Number 8, Please Come to Boston by Dave Loggins.
Please come to Boston for the springtime.
This song was basically a long-distance relationship set to music.
So golden, there ain't nobody like me.
The track reached number 5 by early 75, but it had already taken over airwaves in late 74.
Come to Denver, she said no.
It hits you right in the nostalgic gut, and let's be honest, you kind of like it. One-hit wonder? Sure. But this one carved its way into the American songbook with pure emotional honesty and zero gimmicks. Number 7, Seasons in the Sun by Terry Jacks.
We've known each other since we were 9.
This track wasn't messing around, it came in like a soft breeze and left like a funeral procession. Terry Jacks took a sad French song and dialed the emotional devastation up to 11.
We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. But
At a time when most radio hits were about dancing or heartbreak light, this one said, nope, we're doing full-blown existential crisis.
we could both be there. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. But the wine and the song like
It's depressing, it's iconic. It's Terry Jacks, baby. And now I'm curious, what about you? Which one of these throwback songs from '74 carved its way into your songbook? Drop it in the comments. Number 6, Rock Your Baby by George McCrae. George McCrae's Rock Your Baby slid into 1974 like it had time-traveled from Studio 54 before it even existed. It hit number 1 on both the pop and R&B charts, casually laying the foundation for disco while everyone else was still trying to figure out where the beat went. Also, it was one of the first ever songs released on a 12-inch single. DJs everywhere said thank you, and the dance floor was never the same. Rock Your Baby? More like rock your entire nightlife scene. Number 5, Lookin' for a Love by Bobby Womack. Bobby Womack had soul for days, but this was the one that finally blew the roof off. Looking for a Love shot up to number 10 in 1974, and honestly, about time. The original version? Recorded years earlier with his brothers in the Valentinos. But when Bobby went solo, he didn't just remake it, he resurrected it. What made it hit different? Womack didn't scream his pain, he wore it. Every lyric sounded lived in, every note had a little scar on it. You believed him when he said he was looking for a love? Because he sounded like he'd searched every bar, street, and jukebox to find it. It's a shame we never heard from him again.
Number 4. Sugar Baby Love by the Rubettes.
This one, pure bubblegum chaos. It's like a candy store exploded in your ears, and we loved every second. The bop shoe waddy hook, instantly iconic. And that high-pitched vocal, that's Paul da Vinci, who hit notes so high, they probably cracked a few satellite dishes. Fun fact, he didn't even stay in the band. He just showed up, bodied the vocals, and dipped. Sugar Baby Love wasn't deep. It wasn't serious. It was just delicious. Now we're diving into the top tier, the VIP section of 1974's one-hit wonders. Ready to rock, beach, and kung fu your way to the top? Let's go. Number 3, Rock the Boat, The Hughes Corporation.
So I'd like to know where you got the notion. Said I'd like to know.
Okay, before Donna Summer, before the Mirrorballs took over, there was this. Rock the Boat was the moment disco left the dock. It floated into 1974 like a smooth-talking sailor and promptly sailed straight to number 1 in July.
Loving like a ship on the ocean. We've been sailing with the cargo full of.
What made it slap? The soul. Rock the Boat wasn't just about dancing, it was about disrupting, about doing things your way when the world wanted you to sit still and shut up.
Don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat. Don't tip the boat over. Rock the boat. Don't.
Disco didn't just arrive with this song, it declared war on silence. And it won.
Number 2. Beach Baby by First Class.
You ever hear a song that sounds like it's playing on a vintage radio at a sun-soaked California beach? In the year 2050? That's Beach Baby.
Baby, beach, baby, give me your hand. Give me something that I can remember.
It was glossy, cinematic, sparkly. Every layer, from the lush strings to those high school romance lyrics, was engineered to make you feel like you were living inside a beach montage. And just like Summer Love, it didn't last. First Class never had another hit. Think of it as the last dance of British bubblegum, and it wore its sunscreen with pride. If you've made it this far in the video, you know what to do. Smash that subscribe and stay tuned. And now, the greatest one-hit wonder ever. Number 1, Kung Fu Fighting by Carl Douglas. You already know this one. Don't lie. You've clapped to it, kicked to it, or your grandchildren posted a TikTok with it. Carl Douglas's Kung Fu Fighting didn't just chart, it karate chopped the charts in half.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast.
Inspired by martial arts movies, this song turned the Kung Fu craze into a global dance party. And let's be real, everybody was Kung Fu fighting because this track gave you no choice.
He said, "Here comes the big boss. Let's get it on."
One hit? Sure. But when your one hit lives rent-free in the heads of 4 decades worth of listeners, you've officially transcended. Did you ever hear a song so sticky, so danceable that you swore it had superpowers? 1976 had those. Love songs, funk explosions, disco slow burns. This was the year music hit peak swagger. Let's rewind and relive 10 songs that ruled the charts, and probably your dad's mixtape. Number 1, Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen. get one thing straight. This wasn't just a song. It was a rock opera shoved into 6 minutes of pure madness. Released in late '75, it climbed charts through '76 like a musical fever dream no one could turn off.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the...
It had no chorus, no structure, just piano, ballad, hard rock, and an Italian opera break. Radio stations didn't want to play it at first because it was too long. Freddie Mercury didn't care. He bet on Weird. And Queen ended up with their first US top 10. No one knew what it meant. Everyone sang it anyway. Number 2, Don't Go Breaking My Heart, Elton John and Kiki D. Elton John could have duetted with anyone. He picked Kiki D, and together they made a Motown-style bop that felt like two best friends flirting through song. It was Elton's first UK #1 and his 6th US chart topper. Fun fact, they recorded it in one take. 1. It's playful, cheeky, and the most British Americana thing you've ever heard. They didn't break each other's hearts, but they did break the charts. Number 3, Disco Lady, Johnny Taylor.
Shake it up, shake it down. Move it in.
Now this one sweated soul. Johnny Taylor wasn't just singing, he was preaching on the dance floor. Disco Lady became the first song ever certified platinum in RIAA history. And it didn't even mention the word love, just hips and disco, and maybe a little bit of heartbreak in between the lines. Johnny called her a disco lady. The world called him a legend. Number 4, Dancing Queen, ABBA. Technically released in late '76, but by '77 it owned the world. Dancing Queen turned heartbreak into glitter. It was the only ABBA song to hit #1 in the US and instantly became their signature anthem. Inspired by the rhythm of American disco and the soul of Swedish pop, it was Euro magic. Benny played that keyboard like it was soaked in champagne. Agnetha and Annie Frid harmonized like angels in roller skates. Disco was never the same again, and neither were dance floors. Number 5, December 1963, The Four Seasons. This one, you already started humming it. The Four Seasons dropped their last huge hit with this disco pop throwback.
What a lady, what a night.
Irony, it's about 1963, but it lit up 1976 like nobody's business. Originally meant to be about prohibition, seriously, they rewrote it into a cheeky first-time memory. Frankie Valli handed lead vocals to drummer Jerry Polsey, and it worked. It's nostalgic, smooth, and just a little bit scandalous.
Seems so wrong, but now it seems so right. What a lady.
Number 6, Play That Funky Music, Wild Cherry. One-hit wonder? More like one-hit thunder. This song was born after someone heckled the band at a club and yelled, "Play some funky music, white boy." They did.
Play that fucking music, white boy. Lay down the fool.
And it went straight to #1, sold over 2 million copies, and became a funk rock anthem. It's cheeky, it's bold, and it still makes people dance like no one's watching.
Funky music till you die. Till you die.
Wild Cherry dropped the mic and never picked it back up. Quick break, how old were you in 1976? And what was your favorite song that year? Drop it in the comments. Was it disco, soul, soft rock, or all of the above? Number 7. Kiss and Say Goodbye, The Manhattans.
This has got to be the saddest day of my life.
Yeah, that opening line alone had people reaching for tissues.
I had to meet you here today.
This was more than a breakup song. It was a smooth R&B goodbye letter. It hit number 1 on both the pop and R&B charts and stayed there like heartbreak on repeat.
We've been meeting here so long.
Here's the kicker. It was first written for Barry White. He passed, the Manhattans took it and made it theirs. Number 8. Hotel California. Eagles
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair.
released at the tail end of '76, it became the defining hit of 1977. But let's be honest, people were already hooked from the first haunting guitar strum. Hotel California wasn't just a song. It was a whole mood, a story about fame, disillusionment, and a place you can never leave.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
It took 8 months to write and was recorded over 33 takes. The Eagles didn't write a hit. They built a myth. Number 9. A Fifth of Beethoven, Walter Murphy and the Big Apple Band. Take classical Beethoven. Add Saturday Night Glitter. What do you get? A full-blown disco banger that made symphonies feel like Studio 54. This instrumental hit number 1 on Billboard and later showed up in Saturday Night Fever. It was way cooler than your music teacher ever made it sound. Walter Murphy didn't just remix Beethoven, he made him dance. Number 10. Afternoon Delight. Starland Vocal Band.
Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon.
This one's for the softies, or the flirty couples. Or honestly, anyone who wasn't paying attention to the lyrics.
And we know the night is always gonna be here anyway.
On the surface, it's light, sweet, and all about cuddles. Underneath, it's literally about skipping work to hook up before dinner. It hit number 1 in the summer of '76, won 2 Grammys, and still has one of the most innocent-sounding melodies ever used to sing about afternoon sex. Catchy, it's weird, and it'll stick in your head for the rest of the day whether you like it or not.